buddy of mine have been talking a lot about backtracking and backlinks. One's SEO and one's actually used in a lot of music, sound production. Electric guitar backlinks and tracks are kind of a problem because there's been a lot of question about what that really means and how it can really affect your career. So I had a question in my blog about this, and that's what I'm going to touch on this week. It's not just a growing problem in the industry, but it's probably the main reason why many great singers who do not get a basic work, who do get basic work, don't get to the next level because they're aiming, what they're aiming for is they're used to playing with backtracking, and you don't run into the same problems with learning the music live with musicians. That's my opinion. There's just a lot more growth that happens when you do play live with musicians. This is a site that I made today. Some Clapton's work in here too, so just kind of moving that along as we go. Technology can be a huge boon to performers, but it has its downsides too. Back before the days of home recording and digital studio wizardry, a singer's basic career path involved a huge amount of live gigging accompanied by real music. So that was the deal. You know, you would grow, you'd have challenges, you'd fall on your face, have to get up. It was organic and it was real. Eventually, if you were talented and resilient or fortunate enough, someone would give you a chance to record or to broadcast. As the technology advanced, it eventually became possible to enjoy the convenience and cost of pre-recorded backing tracks, both in shows and on the road, or with one's own act. So that's kind of how that was working. And the bad news, however, was that back when singers tended to work with backing tracks, sooner or later, sooner now than later, a frightening number of them have no clue on how to actually work with live musicians when they get a chance. If you don't know what you're doing, you may mess up a great opportunity or simply miss the opportunity in the first place. So there's some notes I wrote down about how easy it is to get reliant on backtracking tracks. For instance, Clapton might do a Layla song like right on here we're talking about here. Let's see if we got anything by Layla. So I'm sure we've got some chords here we can look at. Anyway, so you do your guitar solo while you're being backed by Eric Clapton's Layla tracks, and maybe that helps, maybe it doesn't, but I tend to believe it holds you back. Playing live is living live, and you're going to get a live effect. You're going to grow faster, and you're going to go farther. Send me your thoughts on this, please. Thanks very much.